Okay, shalom, shalom. Kwam Yasha'Allah. Kohaloyim la Yahweh. Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim. Chaha, Wadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who do rule well and that by the Spirit. Taught us this beautiful truth, and just want to say the water to all the H.I.M and Akhwa that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai to the best of their ability. This is Yahchanan Nawach, just coming at you with another quick lesson and praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And just an article that I seen on all these layoffs. We'll see where the Spirit leads. I just wanted to get into this list of layoffs, man. With the economy the way that it is, inflation the way that it is, every damn thing going up. The government is shut down. Talks of food stamps and all this other stuff being cut. There's even talks of child support being cut. So the very few men that are out here that actually have jobs, because really in reality, a lot of these jobs are being lost by women, single women at that, mainly the so-called black women. And it's going to be a rough time out here during what they call these holidays. So Thanksgiving, Thanksstealing, or Thanksgiving, whatever you want to call it, is coming. Christmas, that idolatrous white Jesus holiday is coming. You're going to have that New Year's, and all these different things that these people get into. These Americans, they're so Americanized. And these are the holidays that they feel like they're mirth, or like they're just, they're so deserving of just having this time to celebrate. But the Lord is cutting into the mirth, man. So this is the very first one on the list. Let me just start from the top here. It says 10 major companies that just announced massive layoffs. So it says the job market right now is about as welcoming as a porcupine at a balloon party. God damn, that's the saying. While economists have been throwing around that no hire, no fire phrase like it's some kind of comfort, the reality is that pink slips are flying faster than conspiracy theories on your uncle's Facebook feed. Between Trump's tariff tantrum, AI's relentless march forward, and companies suddenly discovering they have too many layers, a polite way of saying we've hired too many people during the pandemic, workers across America are scanning job boards with the same anxiety they reserved for checking their 401k during the market crash. Here's the brutal rundown of who's swinging the axe right now. So you got Amazon, 14,000 jobs are gone, right? And this has been an ongoing story, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the AI is coming through, cutting a bunch of shit off. Amazon just dropped the hammer on roughly 14,000 corporate employees. That's 4% of their workforce getting shown the door. CEO Andy Jassy sent out one of those "we value your contributions" letters that essentially translates to, you've got 90 days to find a new gig eternally or you're out. The company's betting big on AI, of course, which apparently means betting against actual humans. And that's why, the beloved elder out in Dallas, he always will be going into how the MOTB, he references the mark of the beauty and the beast, in Revelation 13:16 and verses 17. But he talks about how you're going to have to get some of this shit within your body, or you're going to have some AI or some microchipping or some programming done to yourself or your body to actually keep up with what's to come, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Those, and that's to the ones that actually where there are actually jobs left. So if you're actually working in the future, so to speak, you're going to have some AI shit within you, some transhumanism type shit to actually compete or keep up with, what's going on. And I was watching that video with the Breakfast Club with Jess Hilarious, Charlemagne the God, a couple other people was on there, and they was asking them, like, would you take this microchip? And it was kind of funny that, they were on, in the Breakfast Club early in the morning, you asking this kind of question, and who mainly watches, or listen to that show is mainly the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. So who you think brought that talking point up? Had to been some of them tiny hats, man. And none of them on that show actually said, no, we will not take that shit. They was like, it was all up in the air. It was like, oh, well, what if this or what if that? Well, I don't know. Maybe, depends. None of them said no. Because we know what Revelation 14:9 says about it. Hey, it's going to be, matter of fact, let me just get that real quick. Just by the Spirit. I said we'll move in the Spirit. But let's just get Revelation 13:16 real quick. Because all this job cut shit is just going to lead up to eventually a universal basic income type of deal. Then, eventually, and to keep afloat or to survive, this man is going to come at the people with, that microchip. And if you don't take it, you're going to be ostracized, so to speak. You're going to be thrown out, of the community globe, or your ass just going to be out here, living off the grid. Which we're praying to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua that, hey, we're those people, that he's going to be the one that's actually going to provide for us, man. We're not dependent upon Esau. And the scripture talks about woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. In other words, woe or bad goddamn timing or bad things are coming to those that depend upon the so-called white man and his way of life, man, because he's taking this thing to a technology, he wants to put tech in you. He wants to chip you. He wants to know your every step. He wants to know how many times you blink your damn eyes per day. He wants that type of control over the people, man. He has that real godlike complex. That's that 2 Thessalonians 2 verses 3 and 4. The man of sin being revealed, the son of perdition. He sitteth in the temple of God as if he is God, roughly paraphrasing. He wants to be all seeing, all knowing. He wants to have the people under his rule and thumb. And especially you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. So as these jobs are fading, it's going to be more of a squeeze on the people. Basically, that's all that it's about. And then with all these cuts and all these shutdowns, man, this place might not even open back up. That government shit might not even open back up. And if it do, and when it do, it could be very well they ready to go ahead and line y'all asses up, man. And we're praying to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man, for this mercy. So you should be praying to the Lord, man, that you don't fall for what this man got's coming, because things going to get rough out here. Okay, but this is Revelation 13:16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. So this is going to be everybody that's going to be out here, except for possibly the elite. You know what I'm saying? And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. So you're not going to be able to buy or sell without this mark. And that mark, we believe to be a physical thing going underneath the skin, a chipping system. The digital hardware is already there, man. The systems have already been set. When you walk into these stores and they have these beepers where you can just, tap your damn phone, or you can tap your little debit card or whatever with those chips, or you go into Walmarts and self-checkouts. They've been introduced it, basically. They've been conditioning the people to get used to those types of payments. So now when it all boils down, they're going to get rid of the physical phone thing. They're going to want to put that shit within you, man. But let me get the point that I wanted to make. I'll jump back to this article, chapter 14 and verse 9. Revelation 14:9, it says, doom for worshipers of the beast. That's the title on that. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So it's going to be great wrath that's going to come upon your ass, man, if you take this, man. So, and it ain't going to be no coming back from it. All that, well, let me try and get it out. I got a cousin that was got some medical skills. They can cut it out and stitch my hand back up. Nah, ain't going to be none of that. It's not gonna be any of that, man. So let's go back. Cause see, these jobs, people depend upon these jobs, man. That's the reason why so many of them went out here and they took that shot when COV-19 went down. A lot of these people are not even, they're unalive right now. A lot of people got unalive, going out here trusting this man in that shot, telling them that, okay, well, you can't come to work unless you, you roll your damn sleeve up and you take at least 2 of those Boost Mobiles to go with it, and come with your mask still. And you're gonna still have to stand those 6 feet away. You're not cured, but you just go and get. And a lot of people fail for that, man. I was one of the only people. I know one other guy that ended up getting a religious exemption when all that went down, because I was prepared to go. And all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai that he placed that spirit on my heart. You know what I'm saying? On my mind, man. I was already ready to go. I didn't give a fuck. I just prayed to the Lord. I said, well, Lord, I'm going to put in for this religious exemption. You know what I'm saying? I'm praying for some success with it. And he allowed it to go through. But everybody else, they rolled that sleeve up and fucked up to this day. Some of them, they a lot of people didn't. I started to see a lot of obituary slips in the cafeteria at my job. A lot of them people, man, didn't come back. And it's a lot of people that I still haven't seen no more. I just don't know their names or, their situation. It's just like, it just dawns on me. Like, dang, I ain't seen this person in a long time. I ain't seen her in a long time. I ain't seen him in a long time. And mainly a bunch of older people. But there's a lot of people that I haven't seen, man. And I'm pretty sure a lot of them, they fell over, man, to that thing. Anyway, so next on the list, they got 48,000 workers laid off at UPS. God damn. That's the United Postal Service. You know how fucked up your mail about to be? Generally, it's a lot of cards and, a lot of bullshit go out, during these holidays or whatever. Amazon pretty much, got their little shit on lock. But it's going to be a lot of those trucks getting hit. They already doing that anyway. They've been doing that anyway. And it's not like these people won't run up on your damn porch. They'll run up on your porch and already snatch your package. But they've been sticking trucks up here in Detroit. They straight catching the motherfucker while he's jumping out of the truck. He's jumping back in the truck, and there's a couple of motherfuckers in the back of that bitch with some guns. That doesn't happen quite a bit here in the city, man. So I can't imagine as this future. But this is a lot of jobs, man. 48,000 workers laid off. So expect your mail to be on some bullshit. It says they disclosed a jaw-dropping 48,000 jobs cuts this year as a part of their turnaround efforts. Because, people don't mess with the post office like that really no more. It says 35,000 operational positions got the axe, plus another 14,000 management roles. So them was money roles right there. The management roles at the post office. And you know who had them roles? Women. And women. Hey, unemployment, that you're not gonna be able to get through to that shit. They got Microsoft, 15,000 jobs slashed. That's a lot of jobs too. 15,000. The tech giant kicked things off in May with about 6,000. Then decided to go back for seconds and announce another 9,000 cuts. This biggest bloodbath in over 2 years. The Xbox division got hit. Damn. Particularly hard, along with other departments. Okay. Motherfuckers ain't buying Xboxes no more. Microsoft's official line. The reality, or at least what the numbers suggest, is that they're shoveling mountains of cash into AI development. That's where all the shit going. They've been talking about this, man. They've been talking about this. It's going to be, that's where that universal income going to come in at. Ain't going to be no fucking jobs. They telling people to get out here and find a damn job, find a job. AI taking all the damn jobs. Now, this is not too far away from me. I remember this. General Motors, 1,700 plus workers. Done some pretty decent jobs right there. I know my neighbor, I'm standing out in front of his house right now. He works at one of these spots and shit. They ain't hit his ass over the head yet. But he just went back to work. Shit, he was off. And he was off for damn near 5-6 months and shit. He just went back maybe a couple of months ago. And who knows, man, they might have his ass right back off again. And once you run through that unemployment, and it's hard to get it, it's just hard to even get through the unemployment. When shit like this be going, man, it be so fucking hard to get through to that place, man. It's crazy, bro. Okay, so they have the auto giant has been downsizing everywhere lately. 200 layoffs hitting engineers in Detroit, another 300 in Georgia. IT innovation centers that they're also shuttering. So much for we believe in American manufacturing. When facilities are closing and workers are getting pink slips. Well, Trump got a lot to do with that, with them tariffs as well, man. It's not just the AI shit. Them tariffs really kicking ass. Because a lot of these auto suppliers, they depend upon, other nations to, they do a lot of importing, exporting, shit like that. They're dealing with other nations. And so when it comes to what Trump has done with these tariffs, they've been tearing their asses up, man. A lot of people done folded. Right? Nestle, that's not to be surprising. Been hearing about them for quite some time, having some problems. 16,000 global job cuts. So this is globally. This is not just America. Yep. It says the Swiss food conglomerate announced it's cutting 16,000 jobs worldwide over the next 2 years. That's a lot of people who won't be making your Hot Pockets and Kit Kats anymore. Yeah. Because people don't really buy candy like that. Matter of fact, all this damn candy out here right now, shit, you can all the damn candy on sale right now. Did nobody go out here and buy all that fucking candy for Halloween like they normally used to do? That shit too damn expensive. People like, nah, man, shit, I'm spend $20 for a bag of miniature little fucking Kit Kats and the little bitty candy bars, the little ones. Man, those shits is like, I think you get maybe about 40 of them little shits for like about $20. And then nah, man, I ain't see nobody in the hood trick-or-treating on Halloween, man. And then in the stores, I see now certain stores and gas stations, they be having the king size candy bars for just $1. That's how bad the sale is. Cause all these other stores that be going, you see that shit? That shit be dusty as hell. Nobody buying them fucking snack cakes and fucking candy bars and shit, man. Them shits is like $3 now. You used to be able to go into a store, man, and shit, I can remember back in the days, 50 cents, they went up to 75 and like $1. You know what I'm saying? But now, man, you trying to get a damn candy bar is over $2 now. A damn Hostess, oh my. You trying to get a snack cake, some fucking cupcakes, a damn honey bun, man, them shits is through the roof now. So it's sitting there. Nobody is buying that shit like that no more. Pepsi, Coke, Sprite, fucking Mountain Dew, all that, man, that shit is crazy fucking expensive now, man. Anyway, next on the list, goddamn, Intel down to 75,000 core workers. So they pretty much, man, they whew. Okay, so they're down from like 100,000 to 75. So they done pretty much damn near got rid of 25,000 people. That's a 15% workforce reduction through layoffs and attritions. When you're losing the AI chip race, fewer people seems to be the answer rather than, say, a better strategy. Yeah, because it's a race for them chips, man. It's a race for the chips. Somebody want to, you're going to have those top companies, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is racing to be in top, in the top spot for those chips, man. Why are they focused so much on chips? All you've been hearing about is chips over the past 3, 4, 5 years. Why are you hearing about chips? Because they need chips to chip the fucking people. It's not just these cars. They chipping every goddamn thing. They want your car to be integrated with you. They want your house to be integrated with you. They want your, Apple AirTag. They want to put all that shit within the person. So when you walk up on your car, you're going to automatically integrate with your fucking car, man. You're going to automatically integrate with walking into your work establishment if you do have a job. But you're definitely going to be automatically set up to walk into a damn a spot to get your damn box of food. Your whatever it is that you need. You're going to need that shit to pay a damn phone bill. I mean, not necessarily a phone bill, because that shit might be within your ass. But, you know, like your electric, your gas for your house, you know, just walking up to a pump. You might just walk right up to a pump now and never even have to enter into a store. As soon as you walk up, you just wave your hand over the damn barcode and pull the damn nozzle off and pump your damn gas. And that's if it's, and you know, they're getting away from gas. I forgot all about that. I ain't even, you know, that with they getting away from the gas shit. They doing a lot of all this electric shit. All that shit gonna have to be you walking up, beep, push that little plug into your shit and charge your damn car. You gonna need that type of tech in your ass to basically do that, man. So the chip race is on. Okay, so next on the list, they had Procter & Gamble, up to 7,000 jobs over 2 years. Target, 1,800 corporate jobs. So they getting rid of them corporate jobs, like, you know, hey, yeah, we don't need you like that no more. You know, I think that little blackout, that little walkout, you know, as far as like a lot of these niggas was mad about the DEI cuts, you know what I'm saying, when Trump first came in, they was kind of boycotting. I think that kind of hit them over the head just a little bit. They lost, you know, they lost quite a little bit of money, man. But anyway, next on the list is Paramount. So it's a merger. Well, the movie game is over with anyway. Me and Ak was talking about that last night, how the movies are not what they used to be. Everything's a damn remake, you know, and it is, and a badass remake at that. And then they have ConocoPhillips, up to 25% of its workforce, and that's oil, you know, gas, oil, and it's more jobs than this here, man. You know, it's more. These is the top, a couple of the top 10 that they have on the list right now. Everybody in the comment boards are, of course, blaming Trump. But, hey, we know what it is, man. The scriptures is real. The scriptures is coming to pass. Let's get Ecclesiastes 12 real quick. I'm going to start at verse 3 here. It says, Ecclesiastes 12:3, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few. See? That work, man. And those that look out the windows be darkened, and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low. And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. And that music suck like shit right now. And it's kind of funny that it's saying the music of the daughters, because those are the pretty much your biggest artists out here right now. There's a bunch of damn bitches. Some nasty, you know what I'm saying, with they ass cheeks out, with the you know, just you can see the lips of they box damn near when they performing. Them the ones that's out here. Other than, you know what I'm saying, some other damn degenerates, but it's mainly these women, man, that's you know, running the music. But that music sucks right now. But the grinding or the jobs, that shit is not what it used to be, man. I've seen so many places close down since COVID-19, man, because I drive, you know, I drive for a living, and I've been seeing a lot of houses for sale in places that you never used to see houses for sale. And all I see is a damn for sale sign in the front yard. I've seen businesses go out of business. I've seen businesses just, I'm talking about like literally, this shit is there today, and somebody bulldozing that shit down the next day. Like, damn, that shit was a lucrative business. Like, what the hell going on? Matter of fact, the Salvation Army stores, them bitches be packed now. But guess what? Them Salvation Army stores, hell, they charging motherfucking regular price on certain shit. You might as well go to Walmart. Because the Salvation Army store used to be the store that you can go to. And don't get me wrong, you know, you can still get good deals in the Salvation Army store. It just depends on what you're trying to get. You know, it's nothing to go in there, man. Hell, you can go into the Salvation Army store shit and get some pretty decent shit. You know, some damn jeans, fucking shirts. You know what I'm saying? You know, damn sure a coat. You know what I'm saying? You know, shit that, you know, you don't have no super duper and shit. All you got to do is clean that motherfucker. You know, wash that shit real good. And the average person wouldn't even know unless you told them that's where you got it from. If you got any sense and know how to do some shit. But you got these prideful ass people. See, our people are very prideful. Because the Salvation Army stores that I normally see, I only see Edomites. See, Edomites, they don't mind going in there buying shit like that. They don't mind. They don't give a fuck. They'll take that shit home, throw that shit in their washer, dryer, wash it real good. You know what I'm saying? Iron that shit. You know what I'm saying? And you won't even know that they've been to the Salvation Army store. But you got Jake. Oh, man, I ain't gonna fuck you up. Shit. I ain't wearing no Salvation Army. You know, Jake, man, Jake just stupid as hell. They go spend all their money on a bunch of shit, man, that don't even matter. Here you go. You spending $200 on some shit that was only made for $3 anyway. You might as well go to the Salvation. You know what I'm saying? It's certain shit, you know what I'm saying? You can get over with going there. But what I have noticed is how packed them bitches is now. Because there's one right down the street from my job, and I be passing. I'm like, God damn. You think I ain't ever seen Salvation Armies packed like how they be packed. I normally go off in there to get the DVDs, or Blu-rays, you know what I'm saying? Because I like to collect those boys. But you get the Bibles for free. That's the only reason why I go in there. If I don't see no Bibles, because I collect the Bibles too. If I don't see no Bibles, then I don't purchase nothing. And normally, I can get a little DVD for $1 or some shit like that. Then I'll pick up a Bible and be like, oh yeah, the Bibles are free. God bless you. That's the only reason why I really go in there. But every now and then, you know what I'm saying, I might see a sweatshirt or a hoodie or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna grab this shit. This shit only $5. All right, bet. Some decent quality shit, some nice name brand shit. You just gotta clean it. You know, put the press to it or something, man. But anyway, yeah, man, things is getting nasty out here, and it's gonna get even more nastier. And I was just watching the beloved brother, the elder out in Kansas City, GMS, and he was talking about how these chicks, man, they just about to start flocking to you. I don't know. He said that some chick came knocking on this door and shit. I guess she got into it with her man. He wondering like, why, well, bitch, why you pass all these neighbors to knock on my motherfucking door? You know what? Just hey, be prepared, man. Even the Apostle Gabar was talking about that. Like, these women about to be flocking to you, Jake, man. so don't be, you know what I'm saying? Or don't get on no simp shit. Just see what it is, let it happen, and most definitely pray. But hey, shit, man, we just out here, man. We're blessed to, to have the mindset that we have, man, because we see what's happening. We understand what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah 4:1 is about to come into play, because I'm seeing these. I know a gang of chicks right now that's not doing well. Like, don't yeah, I just be like, oh, don't call me with the bullshit. But I know a few. You know what I'm saying? It's not going so well. So just know that the brothers that still are working, the brothers that's got their own thing going, and the Lord is still blessing us to just be out here doing what we got to do. Hey, man, be thankful to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and that he passes over us, basically like how the Lord done the Israelites during the days of the Egyptians, man, when they was going through all those plagues, man, that those plagues don't reach us. So I'm gonna end out there. Pray that the lesson was edifying. With that, Kwam Yasha Allah and the Bible Ball.